Am I the asshole for forcing my son to give me half of his income? Hell yeah. What? You know what? Let me not get ahead of myself. Let's read the story and find out what this is all about. I won the lottery, $1,000 a day for life. I'm 58, my son is 19. I went to him and told him that I wanted to make a deal. I would give him a ticket. In return, he would give me half of the money until I die. Then he gets all the money. He said he needed to think about it. Okay, first off, this title was misleading because you made it sound like you wanted half of like his paycheck from work or something like that. But besides that, the fact that he needs to think about taking $500 a day until you die, then he gets $1,000 a day for life, he's an idiot. I wouldn't even think about that. I would take that deal immediately. He came back and said it really wasn't fair for me to want half. He said that I could live another 40 years. That's crazy. He basically probably wishes that you would die sooner. That he might need the money more and that I should take 20%. This dude is entitled as all hell. I said I would think about it. You better than me because I wouldn't have thought about shit. You talking about you need to think about that deal? All right, deal off the table. I signed the ticket and claimed the lump sum. I'm seeing a lawyer to set my son up for life. His education will be paid for, and when he gets older, he'll be able to purchase a home for free, basically. A trust fund will be set up so he gets a good amount of money for the rest of his life. Now he is pissed that I went back on my offer. This is just sad and nuts. I thought I was being smart, but I didn't realize how greedy he was. He also told my ex about the money, and she's pissed that I'm not giving her anything. Girl, bye. We've been divorced for years. I owe her nothing. Exactly. This whole situation is sad. You would think that your son would love to take a deal like that. And now that I'm thinking about it, you know, if it was me, I'd be like, all right, you don't want to take that deal. I'll probably do the same thing as you. I'm going to do the lump sum. I'm going to still set you up because you're my boy, you know, make sure you're good and all that, education paid for. You got a crib. That's the biggest expenses, a mortgage and all that. But you're definitely not the asshole in this situation. If any, I know a lot of people probably in the comments going to be like, nah, I would have just took the deal straight off the table. I wouldn't have gave the son shit. I wouldn't have gave nobody shit. Definitely wouldn't have gave the ex nothing. You said y'all been divorced for years? Yeah. Well, I mean, I probably would have slid the ex something too, you know what I'm saying? Because that is his mom, you know what I mean? So you want to make sure, you know, even though y'all divorced, I don't know. Like, everybody got different opinions or whatever. It all depends on how, you know, that person treated you and whatnot. But as far as this goes, this specific situation, you ain't the asshole at all, in my opinion.